So I just wanted to get on here and just really collaborate with everybody, tell everybody what my page is going to be about. It's going to be about my outdoor adventures, everything that's going on in my life, whether it be, like I said, all my outdoor stuff. This page I'm trying to revolutionize the hunting outdoors on YouTube and let everybody know that you can't be scared about, I mainly just see shooting on here and stuff like that, but my big thing is I'm just trying to expand my horizons as it comes to outdoors and expand my abilities to inspire people to show who you really are, whether it be hunting, fishing, sports, athletics, weightlifting, food, and there will be lots of food on here. That is my another thing I want to talk about on here is my food. I believe that everybody has a purpose in this world. Everybody has a spark of life. Everybody has a spark that gets you going in the morning, and what makes you you, what makes you happy. What's the thing that makes, as I come to the conclusion, what makes Ben, what makes me love life, inspire people. Some people talk about the way they were born, the way they were raised. My inspiration in life is people being happy, people being out of their comfort zone, and people being able to show who they are. I've spent so much of my life hiding behind a curtain, hiding behind doing something that I didn't want to do. My parents made me do, and a lot of the things they made me do was great for me. I believe in that. But I am me, and I am here to stand up for what I believe in. I see a lot when I say a lot, I mean a lot of individuals who do what their parents want them to do. And their parents do shit because that's what their entire, and that's what their parents taught them. Blend in. Don't make any sacrifices. Don't do that. Don't sacrifice money. Don't sacrifice this. And money is there to sacrifice. You have to invest money into something. Invest your heart into a ideal that makes you that is your drive. Everybody talks about, well, what if I go bankrupt? Fuck it, go bankrupt. 7 years. 7 years down the road, that gives you 7 years to think about shit. And then, there you go. Go, and then here's how you build your credit up. You go get smaller stuff. You don't have to go buy you don't have to invest fucking $1 million into shit. Fuck that. What we are getting at is the concept that you should be able to be yourself. There's a lot of topics I could get on here and talk about, but when it comes to me, who I am, I think about animals. I have an associate's degree in agriculture, but I also like standing up for people and standing up for my rights and my freedoms and my freedom of religion, speech, and my voice. My voice is very important to me. Who I am. But the thing is freedom of speech is one of those controversial things, but people don't understand that you, as an American citizen, as a human being, have one right, and that is to live. Then that's the biggest controversial thing, but I believe that you have the right to live a life of fulfillment, no matter if you were stuck in a wheelchair, if you were stuck in a mental institution, if you are stuck, or whatever the case may be, you have the ability to live and to fulfill that dream. I would tell you one thing, that the one biggest advocate that I am happy as hell that I am for is, I am an advocate of, autistic rights. I believe that autistic people can teach you so much more than normal people can teach you. I believe that autism can be it is a God's ability to say, hey, I can create so many different people in so many different molds. We are not created, and nobody in this world is created like in the same mold. I have met one person in my life that I am so similar to. Sorry, big bird. But I have met 2 people in my life that I am similar to, and I'm like 60% similar to them. So, I just believe that in the grand scheme of things, everybody is here, and you are you, and I am me, and we all just need to realize that, we all have the right to live, the human right to live. I just want everybody to understand that. I think everybody has a key concept, because I don't add you or like you if your concept of life isn't, if you're going around like kill, die, die. I have a Marine as a father, and if anybody knows Marines, then they know the concept of everything. But here's my walk. I'm on my walk today. It is beautiful out here, as everybody can see. Have the 2 favorite things in my mind right now. I'm thinking about God, thinking about my IU, and I'm thinking about America, which is on my shirt. Thinking about everything, what makes me, and that's the 3 things. Is I'm a big fan of IU sports. I'm a big fan of America, what we stand for, the goal, the eagle, the 3 concepts of life, human, religion, freedom of religion, freedom of living, freedom of speech. All that stuff comes into play when I think about all. And but yeah, this is just a taste. I'm trying to just get out there as much as I can. I take about a 10-minute walk usually every day, and just trying to get everybody in the grasp of what this concept is. And this is going to be YouTube is my hunting channel, my outdoors channel, so everybody that sees this is my walk, isn't on here. I have a Twitch line now. It is BHolly2. I'm an IRL, which means that I am on there for another obstacle besides gaming. I'm not into gaming. I just using Twitch as a quote-unquote outlet. And but yeah, I really am inspired by people who have a freedom of voice, have through their freedom, but let me guess, the freedom of choice and the freedom of speech also is a burden in life. Because here's the thing, I don't sit here and I don't pound my opinion down somebody's throat, and I don't say, you're wrong, this is wrong. Now, if you say something on another note, like some of these celebrities do, they say, well, I believe you should have the gun concept. I believe you should have the freedom of Second Amendment. And then something happens, okay? Here's the thing that gets me, and then something happens in this world. And things happen every fucking day, people. Do not go back on your word. Don't go back on saying, well, guys, I think it's about time. No, fuck no. You literally just said a year ago that you were quote unquote pro-gun, and you love, you believe that people should have guns. Yeah, don't go back on your word. Your word is your word, and that's the way it's gonna be. Okay? That's the way life is, guys. Your word is. My grandpa had his father, and back in the day, a lot of people didn't know how to read or write or whatever the hell. And he'd go into the bank and he'd have to get money, and he didn't know how to write his name right. So he would go up to the teller and shake their hand and say, my name is, I can't even remember what my great-grandpa's name. I never met him, but my grandpa was telling me stories about him. And said he shook his hand and said, my name is such and such. I need to withdraw a certain amount of money. And since they're writing his name, his handshake was his Hancock. And how amazing is that? Nowadays you have to go through 8 pieces of freaking ID and shit like that. But this is my little video of the day. You'll get more of this shit as the year goes on. I believe that everybody has a purpose, has a spark of life. Just want to get on here and just introduce myself. Big Ben Holly. I am getting out of here. Everybody have a great day. Enjoy your week. And I will talk to you soon. Peace out, Girl Scout.